What is going on, guys? Welcome back. I've been away for a little bit, had to take care of a few things family-wise, but I am back. Sorry for not putting out any content in the last couple of weeks, but I want to get back on the horse and come to you with a quick video talking about Tulsi Gabbard today, really hitting Trump and President Trump and Vice President Pence on Saudi Arabia and terrorism. I mean, it was pretty good. Let's take a look first.
And Vice President Pence continue to try to hide the truth from their Christian supporters. That the terrorist attacks on Christians and Christian churches in Sri Lanka and elsewhere are inspired by extremist Saudi ideology that the Saudis spend billions propagating worldwide. Now, the Saudis have been spending billions of dollars spreading this most intolerant form of Islam, sometimes known as Wahhabi Salafism, through their mosques and schools around the world. It's an ideology that preaches hatred and bias towards Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, atheists, and Muslims who are not followers of that extremist ideology. Now, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, there are hundreds of terrorist organizations who are inspired by and followers of this ideology. Yet President Trump and Pence, who pose as defenders of Christians and Christianity, have embraced the Saudis, the purveyors of this anti-Christian jihad. Now, every Christian, every Hindu, Buddhist, atheist, or Muslim who believes in the freedom of religion and tolerance must demand that President Trump and Vice President Pence give up their unholy alliance with Saudi Arabia.
This is why I've campaigned so hard for Tulsi Gabbard. I love Bernie, but there's something about Tulsi Gabbard that fire that you get from her is second to none. If you're not really like politically savvy or what's going on with politics, going after Saudi Arabia and hitting the president of the United States and the vice president is so monumental that I can't remember any other politician really going after any president on Saudi Arabia. Because on both the left and the right, the corporatists, the neo-libs, neocons, Saudi Arabia, Israel, those are, you can't touch those. You can't touch them. We constantly overlook all the atrocities. We constantly go and turn a blind eye to what's going on in the world, Yemen, the Palestinians, and all of the things that they are accused of doing, and has Saudi Arabia used billions of dollars, like Tulsi said in this video. This hard, truthful, hard-hitting video. They spend billions of dollars supporting their ideology of Islam. They support terrorism. And President Trump, not just President Trump, I'm not just going to go after President Trump, I'm just talking about what Tulsi went on. President after president after president has bent the knee to Saudi Arabia and other countries. But if we can remember, during the campaign, there are countless videos that came up with President Trump talking about Saudi Arabia being involved in 9/11. And that the hijackers were, most of them were from Saudi Arabia. And he says it in there. And when he becomes president, what does he do? He bends the knee. And we just went on with our foreign policy as always. Whatever they do, whatever any other place that's supposed to be our friends, but atrocities happen all the time, The Yemen genocide, whatever. You only have a handful of people, and now Congress came and finally put a resolution to end our involvement in Yemen. And he vetoed it. Like, I don't understand why do we have to keep going on this merry-go-round on and on and on about Saudi Arabia? Why are they untouchable when they are funding the ideology that is all over the world of terrorism? We need to find a way to wake up more people. We need to find a way to get the message out there that we need politicians to go with our best interests, and being friends with a country with like Saudi Arabia is not in our best interest. It's not. They just want to. We have the neocons, neolibs constantly fear-mongering about Iran or Venezuela or this, and that. But nobody says a damn word about Saudi Arabia. And I wanted to just get this out there and let you guys see it for yourself and get my opinion on it. I think it was beautifully done. She got right to the point. And as always, she's very articulate in her videos, and she makes sure that everybody understands what is she talking about. And I know we have Bernie on one side, but I said in another video, Bernie is hitting President Trump on domestic issues, and Tulsi Gabbard is hitting him on foreign policy. And foreign policy is very, very important, because foreign policy affects domestic policy. And we need people like Tulsi Gabbard. We need people like Mike Gravel. And to push this non-interventionist, to push, anti-regime change wars, we need more people to wake up to the fact that our tax dollars are going to drones, going to military bases, going to defense contractors. Our tax dollars are going to countries that don't like us. And we have friendships with countries that make no sense whatsoever. And it puts us in more and more danger. I just want you to leave it with that. We need a real change, and we need Bernie's people, Tulsi's people, we need Andrew Yang's people to make sure that the DNC does not screw us over again. Because if it happens again, it's 4 more years of Trump. And I know that the corporatists don't care, because they win either way. They get their corporate person if their corporate person wins, we lose, they win. If they get Trump, we lose, they win. So it's a win-win for them. And we need a real coalition to come together and protect each other, protect all of us that have the same ideas, the same policies, the same needs, and the same wants. I know we're not going to agree on everything, but if we can agree on the most important issues, we can move forward together. And we're not always going to agree on everything. But we can talk. If we can talk about it, that's the first step. The first step is actually talking about the issue. And we can move forward from there. Give me your thoughts. Do you like the video? Do you do you support the way Tulsi is going after the military-industrial complex, going after President Trump and Vice President Pence? You let me know in the comment section. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you like the content. Let's keep it going and share the video. Peace, guys.